Hey guys, here's James from the Family Media Network bringing you another Minecraft tutorial, and we're in our creative tutorial world, and you see I've built something for us because today we're going to talk all about lighting. So over there's my beacon. That's where we spawn, right? And our first video was about that. Then we talked about navigation with your maps. And so I thought right off the bat that this little outcropping over here would be a cool place to put a house. There's a sweet mountain, and this kind of hangs out just cool enough to be pretty slick. And I've built really quickly sort of a starter house. If you're in creative mode and you're playing with your family or your students or somebody who's not really used to Minecraft or has played Minecraft a lot, you probably have kind of a blocky, square looking house like this, and it just follows the shape of the land around. I actually have an extra block right there. And the first thing you'll notice if I fly down and enter my house is that, oh man, it's really dark in here. And you might not be used to that or expecting it because Minecraft has dynamic and persistent lighting. And so out here, and it's kind of a cloudy day, you can see that it's raining, it's well enough, it's light enough that we can see. And if I'm going inside, the light is only coming from this doorway and gets darker as I go back. Luckily, Minecraft gives us lots of options for lighting. So from my darkest corner here, I want to show you probably the easiest way to do some lighting, and that's just to stick windows in. You'll notice once I hit that brick out, or hit that block out, this is just a wood house by the way, it showed some light over here, and I can do the same over here on the side. There we go. Now you probably don't just want a bunch of open spaces in your house, and this I believe is the mountain. Oh no, there's no mountain over there. Cool. And so you can fill these windows with a couple different options. One is to put an entire glass block in there, and it'll look something like that. So that way the elements won't come in, and it makes your house look a little more consistent. They also give you glass panes, which when you stick them in, operate a lot more like windows. So there's sort of a window ledge that you can see on both sides of your house. So creating windows is sort of the most basic and easiest way of adding light to your house, except when it is nighttime, in which case the windows won't help at all. Now one thing I've seen a lot of people do, and I'll go ahead and and replace these here real quick so that it'll be dark inside my house again. Bollocks. There we go. Is people start looking for other light sources, and they find these torches. And that's fair, because torches work pretty well. Except, for the most part, people like to find these redstone torches. I've hung out with a lot of people who just go around sticking redstone torches all over their houses. And there you go. Hey, cool. That adds some light, but man, it's still really dark. That's kind of weird. That's because that's not exactly what redstone torches are for. So if you're lighting your house with redstone torches, it probably means you haven't been playing very long and you haven't discovered actual torches, which in survival mode are really important. But they add a lot more ambient light to your house, and they make it a lot easier to see what you're doing at nighttime. So you may want to use some sort of combination of aesthetically pleasing windows and torches, so you can still mess around at night. And in fact, you can stick torches on the outside so you can still see your house. What our kids like to do is build torch farms, which just means they find a spot somewhere in the world and stick torches everywhere. And it's kind of cool because then you can see it from really far away, but that's another option you have for lighting your house. Now torches again can be aesthetic if you're building something medieval and you want all these sort of flaming torches inside, and that's pretty neat. However, if you want integrated lighting, you'll have to go with a different option. And again, in creative mode, this is easy to find. We have glowstone. Now you can, these operate just like regular bricks do. And again, they just offer a bunch of ambient light. So you can create light sources like that. If you want them more integrated, you can add them inside your walls. So that way you don't have these big blocks sort of hanging down in the middle of your structure or whatever it is that you're building. So there you go. So now I have all of this light, and it's a lot less obtrusive than the blocks just hanging out everywhere. Now, with these, since they're blocks, you can see them from the top. So ideally, you would add another layer here so that this becomes the floor of your next story and you don't have lights hanging out in the middle of your floor. And our final option today, and I'll go ahead and destroy these real quick and replace those with the wood, are going to be something that again doesn't come up in survival mode very often, especially if you're new, is the sea lantern. Now it again operates a lot like the glowstone, and if you care you can actually get online and read what all of these different light sources do. They offer different light brightness and different light spread, different color of light, but this probably looks the best compared to your glowstone. And so if you're building something more modern, like I've got on our PS4, I've got a hospital built, and I think the sea lanterns look a lot sharper in the hospital than the glowstone does. But if you're building maybe just a regular town or a village and you want lampposts, then maybe the glowstone looks better. Or maybe you just build a series of torches that help you light the way. So as you are experiencing Minecraft, maybe for the first time, and you've just closed off your first house, you think to yourself, man, it is mighty dark in here. Add some windows. Most structures and houses will have windows, so that's a good place to start. But then if you're thinking, boy, it's nighttime, I really wish I could do some more work at night, start with torches. Since you can attach torches to the outside of anywhere and they look really normal combined with the Minecraft world. And then once you start wanting to build with some of your light sources, you can work up to glowstone and sea lanterns. And so those are your lighting options as you get started in Minecraft. We'll look at some more advanced lighting options probably in a future video, but that should do it today as you start to construct your structures and houses and fortresses and castles. Those are some really quick and easy way to light them up. So this has been James with the Family Media Network, bringing you another Minecraft tutorial. And remember, stay tuned for all the news and reviews that you can use to help make decisions about what your family can read, watch, play, and listen to.